Hey guys, what's up? This is your Yadhuvir saying, and in this video I'm gonna talk about 4 advanced self-realizations that I had by following the teachings of spiritual gurus like Jiddu Krishnamurti, Osho, Lao Tzu, and many more. And before moving on with this video, I would suggest you to go back, and if you haven't watched the first video in which I'm talking about the 5 basic and deep self-realizations that I had, and it covers everything about your thought patterns, go watch that video first and then come back to this video again. And if you have already watched that video, then let's continue with what we've got here. So the first thing that I've realized, the advanced thing that I've realized after following the teachings of Sri Jiddu Krishnamurti, I realized that whatever is happening in this world is not something different from what we are doing every day. Get it very carefully. Whatever I'm doing right now, suppose I'm making a video right now, I'm recording it, it is not different than whatever you are doing right now. Whatever we are doing, it is a unitary process. It is one single process. Whatever I'm doing is not different than whatever you are doing. And I'll tell you the reason why. First of all, you'll need to realize that we are a part of the whole, the total. We're a very, very small part of the total. And you know what? Whenever I listen things like, you'll have to conquer the world. You are like motivations. You are here to conquer the world. You'll rule the world. You're the God. You're the God of your own reality. You'll do this, you'll do that. Realize that you are a very, very small part of the whole process. This intelligence, this world, it is far more greater than whatever we can think about it. We're a very small part of it. How can a part conquer the whole thing? It can never happen. So whatever I am doing right now is not different than whatever you are doing right now. Why? Because whatever is going on inside me is coming out in the form of expression. And whatever I am doing right now, the results, the outer thing that I'll be doing, it will be a reaction to whatever is going on inside. Okay, so for example, if you're my girlfriend or if you're my best friend, whatever you are, and if something is going on inside me and I say something, very good feelings, deep feelings are inside me, and I express that inner thing in the form of outer by saying I love you. Okay, but you react in a different way. Okay, so whatever you will be reacting, the outer thing, it will be reaction to whatever is inside you. You cannot react in a different way. Whatever is inside you, you'll be congruent with that. If you're not congruent with that, you're not actually yourself. You're trying to copy some other person. So I'm trying to say something that you can understand. Okay, and if you understand that, that means you are totally identifying with whatever is true in yourself. If you're true to yourself, you'll get it. If you're not true to yourself, you'll be asking people, okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Following other people. Okay, so whatever we are doing in this world, whatever we are doing, we can never go against whatever has to happen. So whenever people are like, oh, what should I do right now? This is happening to me. What should I do right now? Dude, listen. Even if the thing is bad or if the thing is good, with whom that thing is happening, it is happening with you, right? So not any other person can do anything about it. Only and only you can do everything about it. Okay, so you need to realize that it is happening with you. It is the truth. You need to deal with that, and you cannot do anything about it. You cannot go against it. So there is only one thing you can do, and that is let it flow. Because whenever you are resisting it, whenever you are trying to stop it, you are going against the intelligence. And as I've said before, we are a very small part. We cannot go against the whole. The second self-realization that I had was that we need to reject all authority. For example, you're listening to me right now. Okay, so these are my self-realizations. Okay, so most of the people, what are they going to do? They are going to listen me or they might listen to someone else, or they might listen to someone who's very good at whatever he's doing. So whatever that person is going to say, you are going to make that thing your authority. You'll be like, okay, he said like this, that's why it is right. You never tested it, you are just following it blindfoldedly. This is what society gave us. When you were born, you were given a name, you were given a religion, you were given, I don't know, whatever else. These are your parents. So you're blindfoldedly following the religion, blindfoldedly following everything. Okay, so it is not your mistake. But if you want to have the true freedom, you'll have to reject all the authority. How? If something is going on bad with you, most of the people, what are they going to do is, if that person would have been here at my place, what he would have done? What he would have done? So you are putting another person in your shoes. Obviously, that is going to fuck up everything because you have given authority to that person. So you need to get that authority back. Whenever you are getting your authority back, do not give authority to anything. Do not give authority to your body. Do not give authority to your mind. Do not give authority to your emotions. Do not give authority to another person. Do not give authority to anyone. If you are giving authority to anyone, you are giving them the freedom to control you. You are the master of your own reality. See where you have to go. You will get the indications. You just need to do whatever you're good at. So reject all the... The next thing I realized was that I am born alone. Most of the people don't get this thing. You are born alone. I am born alone. We are not going out of this world with someone. We are going out of this world alone. You might be saying, oh, but we left this in this world, we left that. Bullshit. You are born alone. You will go alone. When you will realize this, you'll see that if I'm born alone, if I'm going alone, then I'll not give my freedom to anyone else. For example, I came on this earth alone. Why would I go to some other person and like, hey bro, show me this earth? No, I'll be like, okay, so I am here alone. Let's see what this place is. Let's see what happens here. How is it like? But most of the people are like, whenever some difficulty is happening to their lives, they're like, I need to go to that person. I need to go to that person. So you're going to those persons and the thing they're telling you are working for them, but they might not work for you. What does that mean? You're giving authority to them and you're giving authority to things that they are teaching you. That's why you can never grow. But when you realize that you are alone on this earth, that gives you the freedom to discover whatever is here, to discover things on your own. When you are free to do everything, there will be a release of energy inside you. And when you will be free, that freedom, that free energy can never do something wrong. Freedom is totally opposite of revolt. Okay, so I connected second and third points. Reject all the authority. Whenever you'll reject the authority, you'll get the freedom. Whenever you'll get the freedom, there'll be a release of energy inside you. And when you'll get that release of energy inside you, you'll be free to do anything. How? I'll give you an example right now. So there is something inside me that is saying like, you fucked up last day. Okay. And I'm thinking like, okay, why? Why did I fucked up last day? And I'm again talking to myself, because you did this, because you did that. So then I'm asking to myself, okay, what have I learned from that? So whatever I have learned from that experience, that will be stored in the memory. What does that mean? I have given authority to control me. I have given the authority to control me, to my thoughts. And whenever I'm doing that, I'm doing injustice with the present. And the last thing that I've learned relates to the third point only. So you learned something, okay? Something happened to you yesterday and you learned something from that. As soon as you will learn something from your past experience, you will make that past your authority. You will give the authority to control you to that thing that happened in the past. So it will take a lot of awareness to focus on the present, because as soon as you will focus on present, your mind will be like, what are you doing? Are you that much free? You have so many things to think about. Why are you focusing on something that has nothing to do with your future? Okay, so mind is playing with past and future, but it is sacrificing the present. Okay, and as soon as you try to correct whatever happens in the past, you make that thing again the authority. Okay, so these were the 4 advanced realizations that I had. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and comment what have you learned about this video, and share this video with your friends who needs to learn about realizing things spiritually to live a good life. Okay, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time.